A little while ago, I bought myself this beautiful R33 GTR. But I sold it. I sold it to make room for this. My 1995 R33 GTR. Only 66,000 Ks on the clock, untouched, unmodified, right down to the factory engine. And then it fell into my hands, where that's all going to change. In today's video, we'll be taking this car and putting it on the dyno, seeing how much we can squeeze out of a completely stock setup. Some of you long-time viewers may have noticed to use the OG intro there. Did you like that? Anyways, to get this car on the dyno, we're gonna have to get it ready. And this car, with these wheels and these coilovers, makes it sit way too low. I scrape my front lip everywhere I go. So what we're gonna do is put the factory wheels back on and raise the front shock so the car isn't so goddamn low. I think first things first, while the rear of the car's at the back, we'll jack that up and change those wheels. Wow. Good job, me. Couldn't have said it better myself. We have got a spigot ring on the hub for those other wheels. So, just gotta take this off. Sweet, now that we've done the first one, we'll repeat the same on the other side, get both those rear wheels done, and then we can move on to doing the fronts, where we will be taking out the coilovers as well, so that's a little bit more to do in the front. Instead of putting the factory shocks back in, I just raised the coilovers so the car sits higher. And I forgot to mention something very important. I'm having to rear wheel drive convert the GTR. I didn't record too much, but here's me pulling my shaft out of the car. Okay guys, it's the next day. We've got the shaft out, the car's been dropped off to the tuner, and hopefully he'll start working on it soon. So I also had an Apex ECU, bought a second hand. Turns out it doesn't work, so he's dropped that off to his mate to have a look at it. Hopefully they can sort it out, but in the meantime, he's just going to do me up an R32 ECU anyway, so that'll be alright. Alright, enough yapping. Here's how the car looked when I dropped it off to the tuner. Oh, and the broken ECU? Yeah, they fixed it. We're down at EFI Performance with tuning legend Anthony, who's going to be looking after my car today and making sure we leave here with a bit of extra power. With the car all hooked up to the surgery table looking like it was on life support, we were ready to start running a bass tune. I'd be lying if I said it all went smoothly. I didn't get it on footage, but a misfire was found, so we quickly had to stop, take the spark plugs out, and re-gap them. This ended up fixing it, thankfully. And with all that out the way, we were ready to start doing some power runs. With the first run under our belt, we made a whopping 199 kilowatt, but I'm sure we can do better. Run number 2, an extra 13 kilowatts, bringing us to 212, but I'm sure there's more in the tank. Run number 3 and another 10 kilowatt jump. Can't complain with that. And there we have it, our final number, 223 kilowatts. I know, not the highest number in the world, but considering this is a fully stock car, except for half the exhaust, I think that's pretty decent. Okay guys, the car is all tuned up. It went pretty smoothly. There was a part where it had a little bit of a misfire, so we took the plugs out and it just ended up being that they weren't gapped small enough. They were at 0.9, so we put them down to 0.7 and then it was all good after that. So it's all pretty smooth. Made a whopping total of 223 kilowatts at the rear wheels. So it's definitely better than factory. I'd love to give you guys some pulls at the moment so you could hear it and things like that, but it is really wet, so literally there is no point. All it will do is spin and we just won't even be able to see what's going on. So with that being said, I will see you guys back at home. There we have it. 223 kilowatt. That concludes today's video. Next we'll be putting the all-wheel drive shaft back in and putting the other wheels back on and taking it for a proper road test so we can feel that extra 30 horsepower. Stay tuned and commit domestic violence on that like and subscribe button.